Hey y'all, Serena Starlight Witch here. I hope everyone's well. So, um, people have been asking about services, and I thought I should make this video. First, if you are going to buy anything from me, except for products, you don't have to watch my videos if you're going to buy a product. But it's spell casting, you need to watch my YouTube videos. Please, for the love of all that is unholy, watch my freaking YouTube videos. Okay, I have instructions. Like on my YouTube, I have a playlist that says like for clients, for customers. If you're going to buy any spell from me, I expect that you're going to watch all of those videos. Because I still have a lot more to post, a crap ton, but I still have a lot on there that you need to watch. If you're going to buy services from me, you need to watch my videos because I have instructions on there, things that you should do so that you can get the best out of your spell casting. If you watch them, you watch them. If you don't, you don't. I can't force you. If you want to waste your money, be my guest. I'm just the practitioner. I can't do it all for you. Any witch who doesn't give you instructions ain't a real witch. I mean, there's stuff you have to do yourself to make the spell work. I don't have the time to message each client a freaking novel of every single thing I need them to do. So I just made my YouTube playlist, and I expect if you're going to be buying spells from me that you're going to go and watch those videos, each and every one. You know, most people watch TV every day. If you want the most out of your spell work, you want to get your money's worth. Well, you're going to get your money's worth because I do my spells pretty freaking good. But if you want the best chance possible to see the best results possible, I expect that you're going to watch those videos. So go watch those videos under that playlist. Follow my instructions. Take my advice. And yeah. And another thing I want to say, I don't like taking people's money. I hate it. I hate talking about money. I hate having to charge as much as I have to charge because I charge quite a bit. In fact, I don't charge as much as I should charge because I do a lot. But I'm going to say this. Spells do not always work. I can't guarantee results. Even when I cast for myself, I don't know for a fact that the results are going to happen. I have to go out and spend money on supplies for my own spells, $50, $100 and some dollars, just for spells for myself. And sometimes I see results, sometimes I don't. Most of the time I see results. It's actually very rare that a spell I do don't manifest. But this is something I want to tell people, think good and hard before you spend money on a spell on me or someone else. Because you have to understand, you may see results or you may not see results. I don't like to brag, but I'm a pretty good practitioner. Most practitioners out there are inexperienced or they're scammers or they're just half-assing their clients' work. I'm pretty good. I'm very good. I do it right, okay? I literally work myself to the bone when it comes to people buying my services. I do everything in my power to give them the best spell casting possible. But I still like to tell people, like, if you want to buy a spell from me, great. But keep in mind, my spells are very pricey and results are not guaranteed. And I expect that you're going to go and watch my YouTube videos so that you can do your part of the work so that you can help ensure that you see the best results possible. But sometimes, results don't come. And I'm going to have to make a long video on why sometimes results don't happen. But yeah, don't come at me and fuss at me like, oh, I spent all this money on services from you and I didn't see no results. Well, that ain't my fault. I did my part. Did you do your part? If we both did our part and no results came, there was some reason, obviously. But yeah, I just, I don't like taking people's money as it is. But people want spells and I'm happy to do them. So, just think before you spend the money. Be sure that you want to spend the money, that you can afford spending the money. And keep in mind, you may not see the results. It's just how it is. Anyway, guys, thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. But yeah, I don't like talking about money. I don't like taking people's money. But I can't just do free spells for everyone. I am going to be offering chances to win a free spell casting from me. I'm trying to build up my YouTube and my TikTok more first. And then I will give people the chance to enter. Probably what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to write people's name on pieces of paper and then put it in a bag or a bowl or something and just let spirit guide my intuition and choose a person randomly without looking. So I think that's my plan. So I will be doing free spells, here and there, to try and help people out, but to also to try and build up my reputation because I need testimonials and I need to build up my reputation as a spellcaster. So I've already done a lot of spells for a lot of people who have seen great results, but I don't know why it's so hard to get people to write you a testimonial. Like so many people haven't given me my testimonial yet, like so many people. And I get tired of asking sometimes. Like they tell me how amazing the results were, how much, I did this and did that for them. And I tell them, like, can you write me a testimonial? And they never do it. They never take the time to do it. So, if you do get chosen for a free spell, I'm hoping you will write me a testimonial in exchange. I don't know why it's so hard. Like, I've heard other witches say the same thing, that they have trouble getting testimonials. It's like people just don't want to take the time to sit down and write a testimonial. I don't get it. Sorry, y'all. I know I'm rambling at this point. But anyway, I talk about scammers a lot because there are a lot of scammers right now. It's really bad, honestly. A lot of witches, anyone could practice if they learn. But a lot of people are practicing when they only have 1 to 5 years of experience. And then they're charging a bunch of money. Like, I already feel bad enough as it is that I have to charge for my services, but I can't just sit here and spend all my money, every nickel to my name, spend every second of my time casting spells for people. I have to get paid for it. I just have to. I mean, it's like working a full-time job. But other witches, they just, most other witches, especially on TikTok, they just take your money. They don't give a crap. They really do not give a crap about you or you seeing your results, and they're not honest with you. You know, they're like, oh yeah, this obsession spell will make him crazy about you. Yeah, it'll make obsession spells do that, but they're not upfront with you and tell you, hey, it may or may not work. And that's the difference when it comes to me. I'm honest with people and I tell them, like, when people reach out to me, because a lot of people do reach out to me wanting services, and they ask how much it is, and I feel bad. Like, I'm like, well, everyone that contacts me, I tell them it's expensive. I have to charge a lot. And I don't feel comfortable taking people's money. I don't feel comfortable having to charge what I charge. I don't, other witches don't give a crap though. They'll just take your money, you know, like some of them won't even talk to you. Like when people message me, I message them back, usually within the same day. You know, I don't like taking people's money. But that's why I tell my people, my clients, my customers who reach out to me, I tell them, you know, look, you have to understand, even though you spend all this money on me, that don't mean you're going to see results. So I tell them, you know, make sure you can spare this money. Make sure you can afford this. Make sure you're okay with the possibility of not seeing results. Because I don't want you coming back to me, threatening me. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I don't take threats lightly. Like, if you come to me, you freak out, I don't see results, you know, I'm going to dispute it with the bank. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to take that good. I'm probably going to destroy you. Like, you know, clients will do that. They don't see results, they'll threaten you with legal action, threaten to dispute it with their bank. Me, if you do that to me, I'm going to discurse you and your whole family. I will destroy you. I'm just being honest. Because for one, when I cast for my clients, I work myself to the bone. I do everything possible within my power to make that spell as powerful as I possibly can. So I work, even though I get paid, I work myself to exhaustion with your spell. I don't just do it within 1 hour, 2 hours. It's usually an all day thing. It takes everything out of me. So I tell people, hey, make sure you're okay with giving me this money. Make sure you're okay with buying this service. Make sure you're okay with possibly not seeing results. And make sure that you're not going to come to me and freak out if you don't see the results that you expected. Because like I said, I'm going to tell you right now, if you threaten me, if you freak out on me, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to freak out on you, but I'm going to do it spiritually. I don't take well to things like, and that's the difference when it comes to me. I'm honest with people and I tell them, like, when people reach out to me, because a lot of people do reach out to me wanting services, and they ask how much it is, and I feel bad. Like, I'm like, well, everyone that contacts me, I tell them it's expensive. I have to charge a lot. And I don't feel comfortable taking people's money. I don't feel comfortable having to charge what I charge. I don't, other witches don't give a crap though. They'll just take your money, you know, like some of them won't even talk to you. Like when people message me, I message them back. Usually within the same day. You know, I don't like taking people's money. But that's why I tell my people, my clients, my customers who reach out to me, I tell them, you know, look, you have to understand, even though you spend all this money on me, that don't mean you're going to see results. So I tell them, you know, make sure you can spare this money. Make sure you can afford this. Make sure you're okay with the possibility of not seeing results. Because I don't want you coming back to me, threatening me. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I don't take threats lightly. Like, if you come to me, you freak out, I don't see results, you know, I'm going to dispute it with the bank. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to take that good. I'm probably going to destroy you. Like, you know, clients will do that. They don't see results, they'll threaten you with legal action, threaten to dispute it with their bank. Me, if you do that to me, I'm going to discurse you and your whole family. I will destroy you. I'm just being honest. Because for one, when I cast for my clients, I work myself to the bone. I do everything possible within my power to make that spell as powerful as I possibly can. So I work, even though I get paid, I work myself to exhaustion with your spell. I don't just do it within 1 hour, 2 hours. It's usually an all day thing. It takes everything out of me. So I tell people, hey, make sure you're okay with giving me this money. Make sure you're okay with buying this service. Make sure you're okay with possibly not seeing results. And make sure that you're not going to come to me and freak out if you don't see the results that you expected. Because like I said, I'm going to tell you right now, if you threaten me, if you freak out on me, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to freak out on you, but I'm going to do it spiritually. I don't take well to things like, and another thing, my spirits, most of the spells I do with my spirits. And they don't like it when people get angry, especially at me. Like, I've seen it happen. Okay. Let's just say I've seen my spirits destroy someone's life, for not paying me the money that they owed me, for doing services for them. I'm not going to go into any more details on that, but this person literally has a permanent scar. Like, they almost lost both their hands. My spirits, they can be furious. That's why I tell people, look, if you come to me freaking out, threatening me, you're not only going to just make me angry. Not only am I going to retaliate, but my spirits are going to retaliate to a whole nother level you wouldn't imagine. I work with some very light things, and I work with some very dark things, and they don't like it when I'm threatened. And they don't like it when I do everything in their power to help you, because I work with spirits when I do spells for you. And then you come around and you attack me and you're ungrateful. That's not only an insult to me, but it is an insult to them. And they're not going to take lightly to it. So I tell people, look, before you give me this money, before you buy a service, make sure you're okay with not seeing results. You have to be okay with not seeing results. And you have to make sure that you're not going to come back and freak out on me. Because like I said, I'm going to retaliate. My spirits are going to retaliate. And then you're going to be in the crap hole. So yeah, I don't even like taking people's money. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous sometimes having to put up with people, because people think witchcraft is a fix-all, be-all. They think you can just, wave a wand and make all their wishes come true, and it's not like that. Hey, y'all. So I know I keep rambling. So I don't want it to sound discouraging by explaining the fact to people that you may not see results. That's why a lot of practitioners are not honest with you. That's why they don't tell you, hey, before you spend all this money, keep in mind you may not see results. They're not going to tell you that because they don't want to discourage you. Me, I don't give a crap. Because I don't care about money. I don't care. I don't care. Money's never been a thing for me. My spirits have always provided for me. I've always provided for them. I've never gone without a day in my life. I have so much food in my fridge, I can't even close the door. My bills are always paid. Like, I don't go without. And I don't give a crap about living a fancy, luxurious life. I don't. As long as my needs are met, that's all that matters to me. A lot of practitioners out there, they just want more and more money, more and more and more and more and more. They don't give a crap about being honest with you. Me, I'm not like that. I don't care about money. I have more than what I need. So I don't care. If me being honest with you makes you not want to buy a service from me, then so be it. I'd rather you not spend the money, and then you spend the money and then not see results, and then come to me and threaten me, because that's going to open up a whole can of worms that would never be able to be closed. But again, I don't want it to sound discouraging, because I am better than most of the witches out there who are for hire. Most, not all. Because most are frauds and scammers and they're inexperienced, or they just half-ass the spell casting for their clients. They don't put the energy in it. They're just lazy and want your money. So, I'm not trying to brag, I'm just being honest. I am better than most witches for hire. It's rare that I don't see results for me or the people I've done spells for. I'm just being honest here. I have changed my life. I have changed loved ones' lives. People come to me literally flabbergasted. Like, how did you do this for me? Like, mind blown. Like, mind-blowing, unbelievable changes I have been able to manifest for people. A lot of times, if people follow my instructions, they do things right, the spirits get their pay, everything's in order and it's done right. Nine times out of 10, people will see results. My spells are very powerful. My services are very powerful. A lot of times results do happen. So, especially if the client follows my instructions. I don't want to keep making it sound like I'm bragging. Okay, but I'm good. Okay, I'm just going to be honest with you. I am freaking good. Like I said, I've had family members, loved ones, clients come to me flabbergasted. Literally, they couldn't even find the right words. Like, life completely 180. Life went from complete torment and hell and shit to like a paradise. And I don't know. I can do it. I know how to do it. Especially if they follow my instructions, I know how to do it. I know how to make things work. I know how to make the spells work. But, that don't always happen. Sometimes the spells don't work. Sometimes they don't manifest. Sometimes they manifest incredible mind-blowing results. Sometimes they manifest minor results. Sometimes no results happen. And why? I'm going to have to make a video explaining why, because it could be your fault. It could have something to do with destiny. It could have something to do with anything. I just have to make a video on it. I will say a lot of times it's the client's fault, though. It's their own negativity blocking it. Or they're not doing something right or whatever. But sometimes spells just don't work. So I tell people, before you spend your money on me, yeah, you may see incredible, amazing results, or you may not see no results, or you may see very minimal results. So think about that before paying me to do a spell. Can you spare this money? Are you okay with spending this money? Because, like I said, don't come to me freaking out, because I'm not going to tolerate it. My spirits won't tolerate it. So yeah, that's what I mean. I don't like taking people's money. I don't, because they may see results or they may not see results. But I don't want to, like, downgrade myself. I know I'm good. I'm better than most. But I'm honest. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm honest.